Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy draft day. Cali Cowboy here. Pre-draft video for y'all. Just a couple more hours for the draft starts. Got my coverage already on NFL Network. Ready to get everything started. And just continuing off of yesterday's video, I wanted to get a little deeper into the players that I like. A couple predictions, what I think's going on. And there's already some little news going on today. You got, I believe it was Josh Allen. He had a little Twitter, little charade thing going on, where he had tweets get uncovered from when he was like 14, and that's crazy. Like, the NFL has a huge like research investigative department. But that's crazy how they could just bring up all them old tweets even though he deleted them. So he got a little exposed as, slightly racist tweets back in the day when he was a kid. But I don't think it'll affect his draft stock that much. He'll probably fall down a few spots, but there's still going to be a quarterback needy team wanting to trade up to get him. So, and that's what we need. We need quarterbacks, all the quarterbacks to go before us to push down, that talent to us at 19. Or possibly to where we want to, possibly if we want to trade up, to push the players down even more. So, and I did say yesterday on Twitter that I just felt like we're gonna trade up for some reason. I don't know why, just a gut feeling. Have a feeling we're gonna trade up into the top 10, whether that be 7, 8, 9, 10. I just feel like we will, and if we do, I think we're going up to get Roquan. Because again, I feel like he's just an all-around linebacker, the best linebacker in this draft. I think he's the best impact player besides Chubb. So, and I don't think we'll go trade up that high for Derwin. Maybe if Derwin goes to 12 or something like that, then we'll trade up for Derwin. But, Derwin, I don't think he's that much of a fit. I'm thinking as the Cowboys would think that he's not that much of a fit, but I would love him either way. I would trade up for both pretty high. So, but it costs a lot to trade up, guys. So, we're going to have to be giving up our second and our third to trade up, 10 spots. So it's a dicey situation. So other news, you had the Earl Thomas rumors swirling. And they're saying Cowboys and Seahawks have discussed about the 50th pick, swapping with Earl, all that. And I'm hearing that Cowboys don't want to do it unless they can guarantee, Earl Thomas will have whatever so-and-so type of contract. And that's that's good on them, good on us. We don't want to trade and then him just leave. But it's interesting. So you never know. We might trade up. We might trade our second for Earl. This is an exciting draft. So I can't wait for it to get started. And let me go ahead and get started with some of the players that I like, some of the players I want to see us get at 19. And, going past Derwin and Roquan, we got, realistically, Harold Landry. He's a little iffy. He might go high or he might go all the way to us at 19. And he is a great pass rusher from what I've seen in his highlights. One of the best, pass rushers in this draft. So they're saying he might fall to us. I would choose that as my number one pick at 19 if he fell to us. And I have a feeling Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, the second linebacker next to Roquan, is going to take a little bit of a fall. He's not getting talked about. He's kind of like Fitzpatrick from Alabama. No one's really talking about him. Some people might be sleeping on those players. And I could see something like that where we would go swoop in and fly under the radar and grab, Edmonds or something like that. So I wouldn't mind that either. Those would be, my second tier options. Next would be Vita Vea, Big Dancing Bear, like I said yesterday. Would love him on that D-line. And he would be the first defensive tackle that I would take. Next would be Rashaan Evans, Alabama linebacker. That dude is a run-stopping beast, and we are weak against the run, so it would help that much kind of like Vea. Vea would help against the run. So would Rashawn Evans. So, and if we can't get Vita Vea, I would love if we got Deron Payne from Alabama. He's also a run-stopping defensive tackle that we could use, definitely. Let's see. Also, I forgot to mention yesterday that offensive line is definitely a big option, a possibility that we can get at 19. I love Will Hernandez. That dude is big as fuck, and he would be a mauler on our line. Perfect fit right there at the left guard. Plug him in, boom. And I think that would just be if we got wiped out, everyone's gone, or maybe not. We don't know how the Cowboys are going to think. So, Will Hernandez. And there's also offensive tackles. Connor Williams from Texas. Mike McGlinchey, which I don't think he'll be there, but if he is, possibility we can get him. And I don't want to move Collins over to left guard, but Cowboys might. So, hey. Past that, then I would get into the wide receivers possibly if somehow one of those players aren't there, which I don't think they won't be. But if somehow they're not, Calvin Ridley, DJ Moore, I would pick one of the two. It's a toss-up. I love both of them. And those are the only only first-round wide receivers that I would take. But I do love Anthony Miller. I was watching him a little bit last night, and I would take him over Sutton. Sutton's definitely a late second round, early third round receiver for me. So that's pretty much it. I think all of the players I just said will be there at 19. So that's the order, the tiers that I want them in. If we don't take this, we'll take that. Blah blah blah. Those are the tiers. Now, past the first round into Friday, Saturday, some of the players I like, non-first round players, are Rashawn Golden, safety, Tennessee. Some running backs. Don't sleep on the running backs as well, just like the O-line. We're going to take a running back. And there are some shifty, fast running backs that can complement Zeke well. First is Ronald Jones. I don't think we're going to get him, but that dude is a beast. USC running back. Next is Naeem Hines. He's projected, I think he's like a third-round running back, but he is the fastest running back in this draft. Ran like a 4.33, and he's like Darren Sproles. He's 5'8", but he's fast as heck, shifty. And there's also another running back, Ito Smith, who is in the same mold. Darren Sproles kind of, fast little scat back that I think we could probably draft. So I like them too. Malik Jefferson, Deshaun Elliott, Kaiser White, and Cedric Wilson. That's the wide receiver that I was missing, that I couldn't think of. But Cedric Wilson from Boise State, one of our favorite places to draft players from. DeMarcus Lawrence and Tyrone Crawford. I do like him. The dude looks like a number one receiver. He's a little bit later down the draft, like 5th, 6th round, probably about 5th round. But I love him. Deshaun Elliott, my favorite, safety that everyone's sleeping on. The Joker. I would love if we got him. And Kaiser White. And there's also a safety from Virginia Tech who is Edmonds' brother, the linebacker's brother. His name is Edmonds. And he looks like a great safety as well. So, and he's a 30 visit. So, all those guys are in play. Ready to watch this draft, guys. Tell me some of your favorite players if you can. Comment below. Like, share, subscribe, guys. And that is all for me. We'll see how it happens after the draft. I'll do a draft review, possibly Friday. If not, then I'll do it next week with all the players. But I might recap the first round or not tomorrow. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.